our guy, college basketball analyst Sean Farnham here. All right, so both Darren Peterson and A.J. Dibonsa will be, doing their thing here shortly. March Madness is right around the corner. What are NBA scouts drooling over with these guys?
Well, I just think you start with Darren Peterson, and so many scouts believe that this is a guy that can score 20 points per game right from the start of his NBA career. And then you look at A.J. Dibonsa and his ability to impact the game in a variety of ways, a near triple-double last time he went out. And the two of them, I talked to so many different scouts that feel like, again, that they have the upside of being all-stars. Some have even said that the top shelf of their career life could be a Hall of Fame career. Now, I'm not ready to go there. I don't compare players to top 75 players. I let them run their own race. But when you watch them play, the way they move out on the floor, their ability to get to their shots, it's as elite as we've seen at the college game in a while. And that goes including Cooper Flagg from a year ago and the versatility that he showed. AJ is going to have to pick up a little bit more slack right now with Richie Saunders being out with the ACL injury that he suffered last Saturday.
Now, Farney, these guys get a lot of pub, obviously. Yes. But maybe who's someone that could be flying under the radar a little bit?
These guys aren't flying under the radar. These guys are going to be top 10 picks. But you talk about Nate Ament and the transition that he's made at Tennessee. He is 6'10", a little bit slight in frame. But when you watch the way that he plays, he does such a great job of staying on balance. Watch the way he creates, stops on a dime, spins, great balance, able to finish. He's learning how to play the game. You know when you play for Rick Barnes, you're going to know how to defend, right? Here's what he's also learning how to do. He's reading screens. They're going to force his defensive player to go out over the top. What that means is he's going to lift, and then he's going to flatten out to the wing. By spacing the floor and flattening out and understanding how to read the screen, you create a wide open shot from beyond the arc. He's hitting it with much better consistency. But this is the area of the game that has really improved. He catches the ball, immediately sees this seam. When he sees that seam, he knows he can attack. He's not afraid to get contact. He can finish through contact, even though he's slight of frame. And when you watch him, he's averaging almost 12 free throw attempts per game over the last 5 games, while averaging 23 points per game playing for the Tennessee Volunteers.
All right, Oklahoma, Tennessee tonight on ESPN2. So, look, Sean, we showed the graphic of those top 5 guys earlier.
Yeah, but Perk, I know Perk is somewhere. Bring in the box, Perk.
Okay.
Hey, H-Town's finest, baby. You've been waiting for it. You've asked me for it, and I am delivering it for you, my man.
So is Acuff creeping in? Could he creep into that top 5?
The man might be in the top 5 by the time it's done. Big Perk understands that. So let's see what he does so well. What he does well, puts the ball in his hands. He can play make. Why? Because everybody from Houston can play make. He can score. Gets it done. Wonderful job. Now, here's where he's actually really improved. He comes off this on-ball screen. Great guards have the innate ability not just to read their man, not to see just the next level, but it's to see that back line level and seeing how this is going to open up something for his teammate. He's got a 3.9 assist-to-turnover ratio over the last 6 games. And then, what is the question mark? Well, how can he shoot the 3? What he reads here is there in drop coverage. If you go into drop coverage with this guy right now, he is 17 of 34 over the last 6 games from 3. That's 50%. I'm not a math major, but I do know this. Big Perk, you have to love what you're seeing out of Darius Acuff. And what did I tell you? The first time I came on this set, you walked me over and we were talking. And I said, where is he? You asked me, where is he going to end up? What did I tell you?
You did. You say he was going to be a lottery pick. But look, I'm going to say this. What up, though? Because I got to give him some love because he's from Detroit. What up, though? But let me say this about Darius Acuff. He is the best point guard in this draft. He is the best point guard that John Calipari has ever coached. Ooh. And if you think I'm lying, check out these numbers behind you. Turn around, look at these numbers behind you. Leading everybody in points, leading everybody in assists. The man is shooting 50% from the field and 43% from the 3. He's not only getting his, but making guys around him better.
Perk, you're ready to put him over D. Rose?
Look at the numbers. You know what's crazy? Is that he just might. I'm talking about college. But he's on the verge of winning SEC Player of the Year.
No, he's been unbelievable. You don't have to convince me, Perk. He has been off the charts good, averaging 26 points per game over the last 6 games to go with that 50% three-point shooting. He has been outstanding.
Sean, look, I got a question for you, though.
Yes, sir.
You know, people throw around this word generational all the time. right? Wemby is generational. Braun, Cooper Flag. Is it any guy, because I said that it's not, but in your eyes, do you see any guys that are generational talents in this draft?
I think the top two guys are, Perk. I really do think they are. I think that the medicals are going to be really important for Darren Peterson. Availability is your best ability. He has struggled to stay out onto the court. AJ, I think you're just starting to see him scratch the surface. The three-point shot has gotten a little bit better over the course of the year. He's got to continue to develop that. Guys in the league develop their three-point shot because the reps and the coaching that they get. You add that shot with the 40-inch vert, his size, his ability to get to that mid-range jump shot. And then, yes, defensively, he has to become not maybe even a plus defender, but just he has to be able to defend his position. And I think that's going to be the challenge for him. But there's growth for both these two guys. They're young. A lot of these guys that we're talking about, they're all freshmen in the top 9 of the draft this year. They're all freshmen. So you don't necessarily anticipate that they're all going to come in. It's going to be smooth sailing right away. But those two guys, from all the scouts that you talk to, too, they feel like they're all-star potential almost from jump.
Sean, thank you so much. Where are you off to next?
I've got BYU, Iowa State on Saturday night. A great game in Provo, Utah. I'm excited for that one.
All right, we'll see AJ Dibonsa right there. So